ABOWI's Lawyer Talk. We are comparing the German and South African legal systems. Ralph Ertner, a German lawyer, has been practicing law in South Africa for over 20 years now. Today we are talking about differences, similarities, problems, and his advice for law students. My first question would be, what is the greatest difference you've been confronted with comparing the legal profession in Germany and South Africa?
Now, the main difference that you encounter first coming from Germany into an Anglo-driven law system or legal system is the split between the attorneys and the advocates, where only the advocates are allowed to talk at the high courts or at court cases with higher values, which makes it necessary that you brief your attorney, the attorney briefs the advocate. You're having double costs. It takes more time. And it's something that you first have to, learn how to deal with it and also to make decisions when it's worth it or maybe not worth it. Second thing is that there's no law or central register that records the residency. That means the residential addresses, where to find people. You only have that in the commercial area, of course, in the register of companies where you have a registered address. But if you're looking for somebody and try to find him, you will have to appoint a detective, basically, or a tracing agent in order to find that person. And if that person lives in a township, then sometimes you have to just give up because they're very difficult to find. And another point is, that you find a lot of case law still here, unlike in Germany. Germany has codified all law, but here it is, some of the laws are not codified at all and are based only on case law. And the last one I would like to mention is the Black Economic Empowerment Law, which assists the former disadvantaged communities during the apartheid to basically come back into economic possession, wealth, and decision-making powers, where it has got an influence, in all kinds of, all areas of the law. And getting used to that was also a little bit something of a new experience.
Secondly, what is problematic about the South African legal system in your opinion?
Just to maybe follow up on what I said earlier, that with the split system between attorneys and advocates, of course, the increased costs for getting your right or for actually litigating, sometimes trying to get a claim through, you have to give up because the costs outstrip later on what you're aiming for. Secondly, it is the courts are, because of the inexperience of and long winding processes in the courts are totally overloaded with work. There's a big problem. Plus that is that some of the laws have been drafted in haste and without proper diligence, and working with these laws, becomes a serious problem because of its bad quality. So not really appealing.
Which legal field required you to learn most coming from Germany to South Africa?
For me personally, I never dealt in Germany with immigrants. So, since for us, our main focus is on assisting immigrants with their visa, work visa, and their whatever company structures and everything. So dealing with the immigration law aspects was definitely something very new, which when I told the public law, I just mentioned the Black Economic Empowerment Law, is something, that you don't find in that format in Germany. Maybe the women equalization laws, so in order to push their power, a little bit similar, but not really. So that was something new to learn about. And finally, definitely basically the technical backgrounds of litigation and of the operations of the courts.
My last question would be, what in your opinion would be the most valuable advice for law students today?
Excellent question. Yeah, when I was thinking back, I still think one of my mentors, an attorney that practiced in Japan and in Germany at the same time, and can just say that whenever you have a chance to focus also on other legal systems, you have to look a little bit over the horizon of the German law and see what the neighbors in other countries are doing. Take every advantage in order to spend some time with lawyers or in the legal system abroad, whether it is during an internship or during the articles And finally, try to learn the basics of law, as it is so well taught in Germany, because ultimately this is what makes the difference between the quality of your work and a lot of the work of attorneys abroad, where we learned how to really break down a case and a law and an act, into its parts and apply it properly and use it. So, good luck and see you abroad.
Good.